Hello everyone, this is Trey Brady with Roundabout Boxing, the boxing roundtable where you, the fan, are the analyst. We're here with Buddy Harrison, father and trainer of Dusty Harrison, who's fighting tonight. Normally we would ask questions to a fighter or a trainer in reference to what's going to occur tonight, but this time I would like you guys to hear straight from the horse's mouth. But he's not a horse, he's a human, clearly. However, we want you guys to know what the trainer thinks and what the trainer thinks of his fighter for tonight's fight. So, Buddy, tell us.
I don't know what's going to happen tonight, but the guy's had 24 professional fights, so he's a veteran. This is Dusty's sixth fight. He's only 17, but he's an exceptional 17-year-old. He's pretty strong. He's had multiple fights in the amateur, so yeah, I'm not worried. I think he'll be able to hang in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, did you do anything different in this particular training camp as opposed to the last training camp where we saw you here about a month ago?
Yeah, actually a little bit better. You know, he gets out of school. He's still in high school, so he goes half days. Usually we run at different time or play basketball a lot, which helps him.
Basketball?
Oh, he loves basketball. He plays every week down in Anacostia. And I was so against it. I didn't want him playing any dangerous sports. Sounds crazy, but with basketball you get hurt. You get elbows, twisted ankles, everything. But I went and watched him a few times, and running back and forth in the court, he was sweating, and so wow, this is pretty good. But lately the weather's been a little bit bad for this month, so I've been running every day, so it's about all I do different.
So, did you do, as the trainer, did you do any particular video? Did you watch any video of the fighter he's fighting tonight?
I've seen one video of the guy. He beat Mickey Ward's cousin or nephew on ESPN. Couldn't see much. In one fight, that fight was a couple years ago. I really don't know much about him. I know he's originally from Puerto Rico. I know he's from fighting out of Massachusetts. He stepped on the scale. He's a little bit overweight. I accepted the fight anyway. He weighed 149.8. Dusty weighed 144.
What's the fight supposed to be at?
147.
Welterweight.
Yes, 147.
Why did you accept the fight?
He sold 400 or 500 tickets, and sometimes it's not as the weight right. Is the fight right? I'm a perfect example. I would never let him do it, but there is a 160-pound out there that he could beat. Now that'll never happen, but it's the fight right? It's not always about the weight.
Do you feel comfortable that Dusty has the wherewithal to fight anybody in between, let's say 160 to 140, as long as he's prepared properly?
Well, in his case, he's 6 foot tall. He's taller than
He's a large welterweight.
He's an extremely large welterweight. Everybody's fought. I actually did have one guy he fought that was taller than him. Believe it or not, Trenton Titsworth. He was 6'5".
What?
He was 6'5", and he weighed in less than Dusty.
Was he anorexic?
No, he was just pretty thin. He was in pretty good shape, but it went the distance. He dealt with it.
So, in reference to tonight, you've trained your son, your fighter, to the best of your ability. You have come into this fight confident that Dusty is ready and willing to engage with a fighter who he's, new to as far as in the ring, fisticuffs. What is your prediction for tonight? What do you anticipate occurring with your son, your fighter tonight?
Well, first of all, I'll tell you why I'm confident. He gets the best sparring you could possibly get. He gets sparring from Ty Barnett, Chop Corley,
DeMarcus Corley,
Anthony
Peterson, the brother of Lamont Peterson, and Lamont Peterson.
I mean, we don't even have to go nowhere. That's right here in Washington, D.C.
Right.
We don't have to travel. Best sparring you could possibly ask for, especially for a 17-year-old.
Right.
So I'm pretty confident. In fact, I don't know, but I'm pretty relaxed. Usually I'm a little nervous and got a little butterflies. He's the one with no butterflies at all. But it's not bothering me at all tonight.
How did those sparring sessions go?
They went good. He learns things from them. Sparring, you just don't know. You have the big headgear, the big gloves. It was great. And why I won that subject. Lamont is not guilty about that stuff. Best guy you ever want to meet in your life. Probably shouldn't touch on the subject, but I will anyway. That's a damn lie, man.
We'll talk more about this,
Yeah,
ladies and
that
gentlemen,
guy's
another time.
Have you ever talked to them? Some of the best guys you ever want to meet in your life, both of them.
You've heard it first, ladies and gentlemen, from Buddy Harrison, trainer and father of Dusty Harrison. We're going to touch on the Lamont Peterson case a little bit later. However, tonight, we're here for Dusty. I want you to tune in as soon as you can to the Dusty Harrison fight here at the Walter E. Washington Convention Center. I'm Trey Brady with roundabout.com, the Boxing Roundtable, signing out.